Yeah. Shut the noise down. Lock the door on excuses. This ain't chaos. This is control. Anger doesn't run me. I run it. Welcome to the reset. Lit.
Raise, reset, routine, turn heat into fuel. Every ounce of anger sharpening the tool. No blow-ups, no screen. Just work, that's me, now flip the switch. Raise, reset, routine. Raise, reset, routine. Breath steady, core tight. I don't burn out, I burn bright. From pressure to machine, calm inside the scene. I train the storm. Raise, reset, routine. I walk in heavy with a head full of static. World try pull me apart. I snap back elastic. I don't spill rage. I channel it clean. Put it under the bar. Make it lift obscene. Jaw set. Posture tall. Anger check. Discipline call. I've been mad, yeah, but I learned the code. Turn raw emotion into measured load. I'll scream at the ceiling. Don't punch the air. I stack plays precise. Place hands with care. Every breath count. Every rep true. I don't lose control. I aim it through. That fire in the chest. I'll erase it. I lace it with form, then I pace it. Reset the rhythm. Reset the mind. Rage on the leash. Pull it in line. I remember days it overflowed. Burn bridges. Scatter goals. Now I breathe, embrace, then drive. Make the anger keep me alive. Alive with purpose, alive with grind, alive with patience. Sharpened by time, this ain't therapy talk, this iron truth. I rebuild focus with every movement. If your pulse jump wild, slow it down. That's the reset, where power's found. Control the heat, don't let it bloom. Welcome to the reset routine. Rage, reset, routine, turn heat into fuel. Every ounce of anger sharpened in the tool. No blow-ups, no screen. Just work, that's me, now flip the switch. Rage, reset, routine. Rage, reset, routine. Breath steady, core tight. I don't burn out, I burn bright. From pressure to machine, calm inside the scene. I train the storm. Rage, reset, routine. Rage, reset, routine. Late nights taught me to cause the noise. Early grind taught me a better choice. I don't react, I respond with force. Got it, anger on a straight line course. Muscles shake, I nod and smile. That's the edge, I've been training a while. I don't quit when the fuse feels short. I extend it, make power my sport. I don't throw away reckless, chasing pain. I load it smart, chase consistent gain. Race says rush, I say pace. Win a long game, keep the face. Calm eyes, violent effort. That's the balance, that's the measure. I don't know what I feel inside. I refine it till it multiply with frustration. Knock, I open wide, bring it in and put it to work. Every flaw I used to hide, now a lesson, now a perk. I don't waste heat on arguments, I spend it on the last 5%. The part where form must stay pristine, that's the heart of the reset routine. Silence loud, count the breath. 4 and 4, hold 4, exhale left. Mind back here, weight still me. Reset complete, resume the scene. I don't flinch when the boss slow down. That's what composure earned the crown. Not loud rage, not blood attack. Come aggression on a tightrope track. Every tremor talking facts. Stay present, stay exact. I stay exact, I stay precise. I turn pressure into advice. No crowd when I stay late. No claps when I recalibrate. Just iron feedback, honest tone. Telling me where I overthrown. I fix the angle, I fix the breath. I fix the habit that flirt with stress. Rage trying to rush me past the test. This is what I said. Not yet. I learned anger ain't the enemy. Untrained anger is the felony. So I train it daily, rep by rep. Till it serve me, not intercept. Intercept my focus, never again. I put rails on my adrenaline. Now when it spike, I guide the stream. That's mastery, that's routine. If your thoughts start running wild, ankle breath, stay reconciled. Grip the nail, lock the scene. Back inside the routine. Rage, reset, routine, turn heat into fuel. Every ounce of anger sharpened in the tool. No blow-ups, no screen. This work, that's me, now flip the switch. Rage, reset, routine. Rage,
lock in.
Push harder than hope when the weight get cruel. I don't wait on a sign, I apply the rule. No dreams, no rope, just force and scope. I move with intent, push harder than hope. Push harder than hope when the lungs burn raw. When the mind say stop, I demand some more. No prayer, no cope, just grit and slow. I build my rise, push harder than hope. I step in the side zone already set, no warm talk, no safety net. Cold steel, meet my open palms. I don't rush, I stay calm. I've been here before, I know the feel. When the bar get heavy, the truth get real. Hope is my soft, say maybe later. I answer back with discipline greater. I don't lean on luck or chance, I advance through stance by stance. Every rep a statement made, that I won't fold, I won't fade. I remember days I wait around, thought motivation would come around. It never did, so I learned instead that ever show up when hope is dead. Pain, honest, it don't lie. Hope blink fast and pass you by. So I trust the burn in my chest and the pressure pressing on my back. I don't wish strength into my frame. I force adaptation through strain. When it's that feel endless long, that's the place where I belong.
If it hurts, stay there. That's the truth. Hope never share. Breathe deep.
Don't elope. This is where you push past hope. Push harder than hope when the weight get cruel. I don't wait on a sign, I apply the rule. No dreams, no rope, just force and scope. I move with intent, push harder than hope. Push harder than hope when the lungs burn raw. When the mind say stop, they demand some more. No prayer, no cope, just grit and slow. I built my rise, push harder than hope. Late nights, early alarm, same grind, different scars, hope sleep when the work begin. Discipline always clocked in, muscle shaking, heartbeat wild. Still I move with a focused style. I don't quit when the set feel wrong, I quit only when the work feel done. I learned hope is fragile glass, shatter quick when pressure pass. But effort thick like reinforced steel, it don't crack, it don't kneel. Every failure taught me this, hope alone don't build grit. You gotta show up bruised and tired, still move like you're wired. I don't need a perfect mood, I move heavy, I move crude. Crude effort, clean intent, every ounce of will I spent. While they wait for the spark to glow, I strike flint with the weight and go. I don't trust what I feel today, I trust what I do and wait.
Silence loud, breathe and sink. This the edge, most never think. When the bar don't wanna rise, that's where hope
Is neutralized.
I don't panic when my hands shake, that's the toll real strength take. Hope say maybe tomorrow's better, I say now or never. Pressure stack on pressure here, that's the only language clear. I don't ask if I'm ready yet, I become ready through the set. No crowd clapping when I stay, when I trade through drained out days. Just the echo of my breath and the sound of fighting left. I fought doubt, I fought fatigue, I fought the urge to leave. Hope never held a line, ever did every time. I don't curse the heavy load, it's the reason that I grow. I don't beg for easier days, I ask for tougher weights. Hope can fade, hope can lie, hope can watch you pass.
Heartbeat anthem, sweat on repeat. Still hit still when my mind hit peak. From the first rap to the last expansion, I live in the sound. Heartbeat anthem. I step inside, silence loud, crowd fade out, I tune it down. Just me and the tempo tight, every breath locked to the fight. Cold bar pressing on my palms, I don't panic, I stay calm. When the low feel rude and raw, that's the signal to give it more. I learned early, I focus move, when everything heavy, truth improved. No shortcuts stitched in my lane, just repetition and strain. Every set of contract signed between the body and the mind. When fatigue knock out on skull, I let the iron make the call. I don't need a perfect mood, I don't wait to feel renewed. I move when it's inconvenient, that's how effort get obedient. From empty days to packed intent, every ounce of will I spent. Now the rhythm know my name, every lift ignite the flame. When the beat's low and the low go high, that's the edge where limits die. Stay locked in, don't abandon, you're inside the beat anthem. Beat anthem. Beat anthem. Pounding my frame, every heartbeat sing with the weight and the pain. No pause, no phantom, no false pretension. I move to the rhythm. Beat anthem. Beat anthem. Sweat on repeat. Still hit still when my mind hit peak. From the first rap to the last expansion, I live
Trying hard, no lights flashing, no reward, just discipline that I record. In my posture, in my stance, in the way I take the chance. When the bar try pin me down, I rise with control, violence. I don't chase comfort, I chase pace. Time under tension, minute by minute. When the muscles start to shake, that's the beat getting intimate. I don't fear the shaking ground, that's the baseline breaking sound. Every thump inside my chest, tell me I can handle stress. I've been tested by the low, by the miles on this road. Still I master tempo clean, every rep stay magazine. Sharp and focused, clean and mean. Built to last, I built to lean. On excuses, on escape, I let the rhythm seal my fate. Silence hit, breathe a line, count it down, lock the spine. When the bar don't wanna move, that's when rhythm pull you through. Yeah, I don't flinch when my hands shake. That's the toll the strong ones take. Every tremor send a note telling me to stay remote from distraction, from delay, from the urge to walk away. I stay planted, I stay true. Let the iron talk me through. No applause when I stay late. When I train past mental state, just the echo of my breath and the beat refusing rest. I answer back with loaded sound, with another rep and bound. I don't fake it, I endure. That's how rhythm get mature. I beat ain't just a track, it's a code that pull me back. When the world feel off tempo, I return to what I know. Count the reps, feel the time, match the breath, lock the mind. In the chaos I'm composed, cause the beat already chose. If your vision start to blur, that's the tempo getting pure. Hold the count, don't abandon, stay inside the R&B anthem. Anthem, 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 anthem. R&B anthem, pounding my frame, every heartbeat sing with the weight and the pain. No pause, no phantom, no false pretension. I move to the rhythm. R&B anthem, R&B anthem. Sweat on repeat, still hit steel when my mind hit peak. From the first breath to the last expansion, I live in the sound. R&B anthem. Bass hit heavy, floor vibrate, mind steady, calibrate. I don't chase trends, I chase time under tension. Rep by rep, grind from warm up sets the final burn. Every motion earn its turn. I don't stop when it's feeling fair, I stop when the work's square. Every setback to my ear, true to the rhythm that cut through fear. Fear talk loud, beat talk louder, drown it out. Add more power, I don't fear. Repetition, that's the core of my ignition. Same pattern, sharper form, that's how average get transformed. I ain't gifted, I'm persistent. I ain't flashy, I'm persistent. Confidence, built from evidence. Sweat, pain, experience. Every rep another note in a song that I ain't wrote. When it heavy, I don't run. I was built for what's begun. This ain't comfort. This is where limits get hunted. Built for the brutal zone. Lock in. Built for the brutal zone. Pressure on my bones. I don't flinch, I don't fold. I was bred for this road. Every rep feel hostile, every breath feel grown. I survive where it hurts. Built for the brutal zone. Built for the brutal zone. Sweat stain the floor. Pain talk loud. I still ask for more. No retreat, no comfort throne. I was shaped by the grind. Built for the brutal zone. I walk in focus, jaw clenched tight, eyes locked forward, no second sight. It feel heavy, silence loud, that's how I know I'm in my ground. I don't stretch for approval, I don't train for amusement. Every movement got intention, every lift a confrontation. It's still in my hands, truth in my chest. This ain't a phase, this is a test. When the weight dig into my frame, I don't complain, I embrace the strain. I learned only pain, don't lie. It exposed, who ready to rise. I don't feel what it demands, I feel wasted who I am. I remember days I wanted ease, wanted comfort, wanted peace. But growth don't live in that zone, it live when you're on your own. So I stay when it felt extreme, stay when my muscles screamed. Stay till weakness lost its voice, now discipline my only choice. If it burns, you're close, that's the edge. Most never go, stay right there. Don't postpone, that's the gate to the brutal zone. Built for the brutal zone, pressure on my bones. I don't flinch, I don't fold, I was bred for this road. Every rep feel hostile, every breath feel grown. I survive where it hurts, built for the brutal zone. Built for the brutal zone, sweat stain the floor. Pain talk loud, I still ask for more. No retreat, no comfort throne. I was shaped by the grind, built for the brutal zone. Late night sessions, early grind. While they rest, I sharpen my mind. No shortcuts coded in my frame. Just repetition, just strain. Muscles shaking, lungs on fire. Still I climb, still I wire myself the pressure to load to places average never go. I don't need motivation, I rely on dedication. When my body beg for mercy, that's when discipline get thirsty. Thirsty for another rep, for another mental step. I don't quit when it feel wrong, I quit only when I'm done. I've been tested by fatigue, believe. By the voice that say relax, I put that voice under the ball. Every failure taught me form. Every setback kept me warm. Warm enough to stay in it, cold enough to stay vicious. This ain't talent, this is time. Time spent under the grind. I don't feel the monotone. I mastered the brutal zone. Silence loud, breath controlled. This the place where truths unfold. When the ball refuse to move, that's where you prove what's true. I don't panic when my hands shake. That's the total strong ones take. Every tremor speaking cold, saying you still on the road. Road paved rough, road built steep. That's why most don't make it deep. I don't curse the hostile ground. I adapt, I press it down. No applause when I stayed late, when I trained past mental state, just me in the mirror stare. I ask if I'm really prepared. I answer back with loaded plates, with another chance to elevate. I don't fake strength, I endure. That's how power become pure. Brutal zone ain't just a place, it's a mindset you embrace. When the comfort fall apart and you still attack the start, I learned calm inside the storm, how to breathe through broken form, how to slow my racing mind when my body crossed the line. If your vision start to blur, that's the edge. You must prefer, hold the weight. Don't postpone, that's the sound. The brutal zone. Built for the brutal zone. Pressure on my bones. I don't flinch, I don't fold. I was bred this road. Every breath feel hostile, every breath feel grown. I survive where it hurts. Built for the brutal zone. Built for the brutal zone. Sweat stain the floor. Pain talk loud. I still ask for more. No retreat, no comfort throne. I was shaped by the grind, built for the brutal zone. Bass hit heavy, floor vibrate, mind steady, calibrate. I don't chase trends, I chase reps, time with attention. Zero debts from empty bars to loaded steel. Every session make it real. I don't stop when it feel unfair. I stop only when it's square. Every setback taught me pace. Every failure show my face. Face the truth, then improve. That's the code I always use. I don't fear repetition. That's the fuel of my ignition. Same grind, sharper blade. That's how monsters get.
Only work, only pressure, turned into power.
Pressure turn power, feel it in my core. Every rep harder than the one before. No escape, no out with a cow. I'm shaped by stress. Pressure turn power, sweat hit the floor. Pain not loud, I ask for more. Built from fire, forged by the hour. I don't break on the load. Pressure turn power.
Step in focus, zone lock tight. World go quiet, vision precise. Cold still talk when my hands connect. Every lift come with full respect. I don't rush, I don't stall. I apply force, hands to the call. When the weight feel rude and raw, that's the moment I find my core. I remember doubt sitting heavy like a blade on my chest, unsteady, but I learned how to breathe through strain. How to turn the discomfort into gain. Pressure try to bend my frame. I stood tall, embrace the pain. Didn't complain, didn't fold. I let the pressure make me bold. No easy days in my routine. Just discipline, cut clean. Every drop on the concrete ground. Another reason I don't back down. I don't need hype, I don't need cheers. I've been sharpening for years. This ain't luck, this ain't chance. This is earth through every stance. If it burns, don't retreat. That's the edge where power speak. Hold the line, feel the tower. Pressure only builds the power. Pressure turn power, feel it in my core. Every rep harder than the one before. No escape, no hour. The cow was shaped by stress. Pressure turn power, sweat hit the floor. Pain not loud, I ask for more. Built from fire, forged by the hour. I'm breaking the load. Pressure turn power. Late nights, early grind. While they rest, I sharpen my mind. No shortcut to my lane, just repetition and strain. Muscles scream, lungs burn bright. Still I push through another fight. I don't fear this shaking bar. That's the sign I've gone too far past the comfort zone. Where the truth about you is shown, where excuses fall apart and effort show the heart. I've been tested by fatigue, still I move with urgency. I don't wait to feel inspired, I act even when I'm tired. Pressure taught me how to stand, how to execute the plan, how to stay calm in the storm, how to maintain perfect form. I don't flex for validation, I flex for transformation. Every weakness I outlast, now it lives inside the past. Silence loud, breath control. This where pressure turn to gold. When the weight refuse to rise, that's where power learns to fight. I don't flinch with my hands shake. That's a tall strength gotta take. Every tremor tell me clear, I'm still here. I learned pain ain't the enemy. It's information sent to me, telling me to brace and drive, telling me I'm still alive. No crowd clap when I stayed late, when I trained past mental state, just me in the mirror stare, ask if I'm really prepared. I answer back with another set, with aching joints and zero regret. I don't fake it, I endure. That's the meaning of being pure. Pressure built my patience, pressure built my focus, pressure stripped my excuses, left my habits ruthless. Now when stress knock at my door, I don't hide, I add more intent, more demand, more belief in what I am. If your breath feel out of sync, that's the edge you need to think. Stay right here, don't devour. Pressure turning into power. Pressure turn power, feel it in my core. Every rep harder than the one before. No escape, no hour to cower. I'm shaped by stress. Pressure turn power, pressure turn power. Sweat hit the floor, pain knock loud. I ask for more, built from fire. Forced by the hour, don't break in the low. Pressure turn power. Bass hit heavy, floor vibrate. Mind calm, I calibrate. I don't chase trends, I chase reps. Time under tension, no regrets. From empty bars to loaded steel. Every session, make it real. I don't stop when it feel unfair. I stop only when the work is square. Every setback taught me pace. Every failure show my face. Face the truth, then improve. That's the code I always use. I don't fear monotony. That's the source of my economy. Small gains stack day by day. That's how pressure paved the way. I ain't gifted, I'm consistent. I ain't flashy, I'm persistent. Confidence, built from evidence, not from talk, not from presence. Every rep another brick in a structure, built to stick. When it heavy, I don't scatter. I get better faster.
Breathe. Breathe. Drive. Again.
Listen close if you feel crushed. That's the moment, growth get rushed. Pressure don't mean you're weak, it means strength about to speak.
Relentless muscle mission, carved in pain. Every rep another link in the chain. No mercy, no permission. I move with the relentless muscle mission. Relentless muscle mission, mind on steel. Built this power on what's real. No wishing, no superstition. Just working the relentless muscle mission. I step inside the air, feel this. Focus sharp, no pretense. Grip tight, eyes forward, don't negotiate with weakness. Every play got a purpose, every set got a reason. I don't train for the moment, I train for the season. I remember days I wanted out, body tight, mind full of doubt. But I stayed when it felt wrong, that's how pressure made me strong. I don't wait to feel inspired, I move even when I'm wide. Even when my legs say stop, I teach them how to hold the line. This ain't luck, this ain't chance, this is built through circumstance. Through repetition, strain and sweat through promises I never forget. I don't flex for approval, I flex for improvement. I ain't chasing perfection, I'm chasing ruthless movement. When it burn, don't run, that's the signal you begun. Stay right there, stay involved, that's how missions get resolved. Relentless muscle mission, carved in pain. Every rep another link in the chain. No mercy, no permission. I move with the relentless muscle mission. Relentless muscle mission, mind on steel. Build this power on one, what's real. No wishing, no superstition. Just working the relentless muscle mission. Late nights, early alarms, still I show up, still I perform. No spotlight, no reward, just discipline that I enforce. Muscle screaming, lungs on fire, still I climb, still I rise high. Fatigue talk slick in my ear, I respond when I'm still here. I don't fold to the pressure, I adapt and I measure how much more I can apply before the old version die. I've been tested by the load, by the miles on this road, and every time it got heavy, I got steady, never broke. No shortcuts in my system, every win come from friction. I don't fear repetition, that's the core of my mission. Same grind, sharp perform, that's how bodies get reborn. Every weakness I outlast, now we live in the past. Silence loud, heartbeat slow, this the place where few will go. When the weight don't wanna move, that's when you find what's true. I don't panic when I shake, that's the test I'm built to take. Every tremor tell a story of endurance, not a worry. I learn pain is information, not a sign for hesitation. If it hurt, I listen close, that's the moment strength is forged. No crowd clapping when I stayed, when I trained through tired days. Just me in the mirror stare, asking are you really there? I answer back with loaded bars, with thinking joints and mental scars. I don't fake it, I persist, that's the nature of this mission. Relentless ain't emotion, it's commitment in motion. When the hype is long gone and the grind still hums on, I don't need perfect weather, I need pressure, nothing better. Every storm made me precise, every struggle paid the price. If your breath feel out of line, that's the edge you're meant to find. Hold the weight, don't retreat, that's the sound of progress speak. Relentless muscle mission, carved in pain. Every rep another link in the chain. No mercy, no permission. I move with the relentless muscle mission. Relentless muscle mission, mind on steel. Built this power on what's real. No wishing, no superstition. Just working the relentless muscle recalibrate. I don't chase trends, I chase reps. Time and attention, no regrets. From empty bars to loaded weight, every session recalibrate. I don't stop when it feel unfair, I stop only when the work is square. Every setback taught me pace, every failure showed my face. Face the truth, then improve, that's the code I always use. I don't fear monotony, that's the source of anatomy. Small gains stacked day by day, that's how monsters get made. I ain't gifted, I'm consistent. I ain't flashy, I'm persistent. What you see is overtime, paid in sweat, paid in grind. I don't borrow confidence, I built it through evidence. Every rep another brick, in the structure built the stack.
Brace, drive, again.
Listen close if you feel stuck, that's the point where most give up. Stay right there, don't escape, that's the doorway to your shape. You don't need fire every day, you need standards that don't sway. Show up tired, show up sore, that's what discipline is for. Relentless muscle mission, relentless muscle mission, relentless muscle mission, relentless muscle mission, relentless muscle mission. Mind on steel, built this power on what's real. No wishing, no superstition, just working no relentless muscle mission. Pure grind, persistent, sweat on repeat. Every step forward carved in concrete. No pause, no mercy, no resistance. I was built by pressure. Pure grind, no resistance. Pure grind, persistence. Head never bowed, I don't need noise. I don't need a crowd. From silent reps to relentless existence, I earn my power. Pure grind, persistence.
I show up early, leave late. Clock don't scare me, I dictate. When the weight feel rude and raw, that's where I learn who I am at core. I don't chase comfort, I chase form. Every storm turn me more warm. Calm face, aggressive plan, build his body like a disciplined man. I remember days with zero fuel, still train hard, still stay true. Muscle burning, lungs on fire, mindset quit. I set higher, every rep. Wrote a sentence in the book called self-respect. No excuses in my pockets, only work I collect it. I don't rush, I don't stall. I apply force, break the wall. If it shake, I stabilize. Pressure train my nervous side. I ain't special, I'm consistent. I ain't loud, I'm persistent. What you see is what I earned. Every lesson was burned.
If it hurts, stay there. That's the edge where winners stand. Breathe it in, don't flinch. That's the sound of persistence. Pure grind, persistent, sweat on repeat. Every step forward carved in concrete. No pause, no mercy, no resistance. I was built by pressure. Pure grind, persistence. Pure grind, persistence. Head never bowed, I don't need noise. I don't need a crowd. From solid reps to relentless existence, I earn my power. Pure grind, persistence.
Late night sessions, early grind while the world sleep. I sharpen my mind, no shortcuts, no cheat code, just discipline. Overload, every play stack like a promise. Every promise backed by progress. Pain knock loud, I let it in. That's how growth always begin. I pray for easy days, I create strength through strain. When fatigue blur my sight, I lock in hard, grip tight. I learn limits, only mental. Body stronger than potential. If the bar feel too much weight, that's how legends calibrate. I've been doubted, underestimated. Still I showed up motivated, not inspired, just committed. That's the difference, that's the pivot. I don't flex for validation, I flex for transformation. Every weakness I outlast, now it's buried in my past. Silence loud, heart rate slow. This the place where few will go. When the voice say not today, that's when persistence lead the way. I don't fold when my hands shake. That's the test I'm built to take. Every tremor tell the truth. I'm extracting hidden proof. Proof that I'm more than comfort, more than doubt, more than numbers. I convert fatigue to fuel. Pressure sharpen every tool. No spotlight on my grind. No applause when I survive. Just me in the mirror stare. Asking, are you really there? I answer back with loaded bars, with aching legs and battle scars. I don't fake it, I endure. That's the core of being pure. Persistence ain't motivation. Decision after decision. When the hype is long gone and the pace still hums on. I don't look for perfect mood. I move because that's what I do. Consistency, my
straight, mind steady, calibrate. I don't chase trends, I chase time. Time and attention, prime by prime. From empty bars to loaded steel, every rep made my vision real. I don't stop when it feel unfair, I stop only when the work is square. Every setback taught me pace, every failure showed me face. Face the truth, then improve, that's the code I always use. I don't fear repetition, that's the source of my ignition. Same moves, sharper form, that's how average gets reborn. I ain't gifted, I'm obsessed with being better than my best. Every session, small advance, stacked together, that's my chance. I don't need a perfect plan, I need effort, I need demand. Demand more from who I see, the mirror staring back at me.
Breathe, brace, drive, again.
Listen close, if you feel stuck, that's the point where most get